What's going on, everyone? So, one of the things that I've noticed in preseason, and please let me know down in the comment section if you've noticed it as well, teams are really going after the Lakers this preseason. Like, really going at, like, teams are taking it really serious. And the preseason period, if I'm being fair and honest, preseason period, I really like what we're seeing as far as preseason basketball goes. Like, most games are actually pretty good, and teams are going at it. And teams are, you can tell it's preseason because teams will take like a possession off, or lax on defense for a play or whatever, right? Like, and teams are experimenting, throwing out different lineups and different looks and stuff. And obviously towards the end of games, teams aren't playing any of like their key pieces and stuff, unless it's the Lakers. Right? Like, seriously. So, like, what the Lakers have done, if you've actually watched the games, is they basically will play their key guys, like, the starters of it, playing them about like 15 minutes. And then they play kind of the rotation guys another like 15 to 20 minutes. And then the midway point, or like, a couple minutes till the end of the third quarter, that's when we put the G League team in, and the G League team ends up closing out in the fourth and play pretty much the entire fourth quarter. Like, every game has been that way, right? And the Lakers have basically won every game, or at least been right there in every game that the starters and actual rotation guys have been in. We still have a couple things that, of course, we need to sew up. We haven't been perfect or anything like that, but we're looking great. Our offense is looking good. We've shown the ability to lock down defensively, although we've been kind of lax at times. But again, it's preseason. You're not going 100%. You're just trying to get healthy or stay healthy going into the regular season. I don't think it's that big of a deal. We need to do a better job rebounding still, right? That was a real problem, especially in like that Milwaukee game. And we need to do a better job of closing quarters. It's driving me crazy. But we'll see how the last preseason game goes. And then I want to do videos kind of breaking down all of the goods and the bads and things like that. So look forward to that. But one thing that I have noticed, again, is that teams are, like, even late, really trying to beat the Lakers. Right? They really are. I mean, most of these teams have played, like, even their starters in some cases, in like towards the end of the third quarter and even the fourth. And then even then they'll go and put like their actual rotation guys, like the Warriors, like, were doing everything they could to beat us. Right? Like, Sacramento, like, I mean, Malik Monk was like in the game like midway through the fourth or whatever, as well as like several, and Sabonis, if I'm not mistaken, it was like Sabonis I think it was Sabonis was in like late in the game. Right? Like, it's just teams are really trying to beat the Lakers. And this is great from the Lakers standpoint, right? Teams are trying to stop us defensively. Teams are trying to go after us offensively. We are getting like regular season basketball in the preseason, and the Lakers are getting those looks, and the Lakers are taking it in stride. The Lakers are winning those matchups, and they are just, I mean, our offense has just been dominant, absolutely great. I'm telling you, I called it before the season began, or before preseason began. I fully believe we're going to be a top 5 offensive team. I wouldn't be surprised if we're number 1 offensively. We have so many weapons and threats. It's ridiculous. We are a good 3-point shooting team, which, again, I think will be at worst middle of the pack shooting the 3 ball. We just have too many offensive or 3-point shooters. We have too many guys that are ridiculously versatile offensively. We have so many guys depth-wise that we can afford a guy or two to have an off night, and we're okay. Most teams can't do that, right? Like, if Anthony Davis or LeBron James are having an off night and they're struggling, and it's just like one of those nights where just nothing's going their way, usually we lose those games. I think we win most of those. Right? Like, I think we're going to be very good. I think again, top 5 offense, top 5 defense. I really, truly believe we're going to be there. And to have these teams take it so serious, one, I think, is a testament to the Lakers. I mean, again, it's the Lakers. Teams always want to show up big against the Lakers, right? Even when the Lakers are terrible, teams want to like try to beat them by 30 because, again, it's the Lakers. And they get the spotlight, you get the headlines, like, anything pertaining to the Lakers is going to be box office, right? So teams know that, players know that, they want to perform. But what this is doing is it's giving the Lakers, in my opinion, a bit more of a head start, right? Because you watch some of these other preseason games, and again, they've been competitive, they've been solid. I like it, but teams have shown like when they're playing each other, like at times they don't really care too much. It's not because again, preseason is not about the wins and losses. It's about like just developing good habits. What are the things that you can use that you're good at? That is the foundation that you can continue to grow and build for the season. What are the things that you're not doing great at that you need to work on and continue to grow and develop and get better and improve at for the season, and then eventually have everything as about A1 as possible to now go into the playoffs and try to win an NBA championship. But with the Lakers having teams literally come after them in preseason, that's forcing the Lakers to have to elevate a little more and work harder and play harder, right? Than they may have not had to otherwise, right? It's causing the Lakers to be put in a position to where you don't want to get embarrassed, right? You don't want. Yeah, it's preseason. These are still competitors. They're still NBA players, right? Like they want, like you coming after me. Okay, watch. I'm going to show you. That like you saw like with Austin Reeves in that Nets game. You have Cam Thomas and Austin Reeves having a 3-point contest, going back and forth after it because again they're competitive. They're NBA players. They want to show, oh, okay, let me show you. Oh, okay, well, let me show you. All right, bet. Like that's what we need to see. We need to see that competitiveness, that competitive drive. Like I even talked about the Giannis, kind of poking fun at Christian Wood, right? Like that fire under Christian Wood. I hope he takes that personal. Again, they're friends. Like it's good fun, right? Like they know each other. They had spent time in Milwaukee together, all that stuff. So again, it's not like serious, but take that personal. Print that picture, put it on your locker. Look at that every day and go, okay, like I'm coming, right? Christian Wood says, I'm circling my calendar. I got it circled. Like, don't worry, I'm coming, right? Like I love that. I love that the Lakers are being pushed and being challenged in preseason. Because again, it's giving them that head start. It's putting the Lakers in a position to where they have to elevate their game, figure it out. Because yes, we have the core returning, but we have a whole new roster in many ways. And it's not like the core guys played an entire season together. Played 24 games or 28 games total? Like counting the playoffs and stuff. Like it's not, they haven't played this massive sample size to where oh yeah, they're like, no, they still are figuring a lot out, but it's looking good. And it's only going to get better. The more we play, the more games we have under our belt, right? The more this team is going to develop that chemistry, develop those habits, the good ones, right? And just continue to improve game in and game out. And the fact that they are being pushed in preseason means they have to develop, they're already developing those habits now rather than waiting for the regular season, right? Because you're seeing the Lakers get better and better. I mean, even in the Bucks game, the Lakers were right there. Anthony Davis and D'Lo matched and in many ways played better than Giannis and Damian Lillard, especially Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard struggled a little bit, but again, first preseason game. But it's nice that the Lakers are getting that jump start, in my opinion, because teams, they want to shut the Lakers down, right? Like teams are looking at it as oh, you think the Lakers are so good? Oh, you think the Lakers are, a contender? Oh, you think the Lakers are this? Oh, they were just in the Western Conference Finals. Oh, okay, well, watch what we're going to do. And the Lakers, it forces you to respond. You're going out there thinking all right, here we go. Nice little fun preseason game. Let's have some fun. Let's go out there. Let's work on some stuff. Yada, yada. And then all of a sudden it's, wait a minute, they're really coming after us. Like, hey, guy, like time out. Like, we're just having fun out here. No, this ain't fun. We about to hand you this L. Like, oh, okay, we playing like that. All right, let's go. Rally the troops, let's get it. And in a lot of ways, we're doing this without LeBron and Austin Reeves. They've sat more games than they played. Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent's been out. Like, we're doing this missing basically 4 guys a game. And we're still winning these games. And even the games we lost, like at least on paper, we were winning when everyone that mattered played. Again, the Lakers were playing the G League team the entire fourth quarter. In every one of these games, playing the G League team. Now, this last game against the Phoenix Suns, I do think will be the dress rehearsal game. So I do think we'll kind of see guys more. I don't think we'll see as much of the G League team. I mean, maybe we will. But I think the Lakers will kind of buckle down a little more. And I think kind of all hands on deck will be there for this game. Because, this will be the last game before we end up going and playing the Denver Nuggets. But, I don't know. It's just something that I noticed and I wanted to talk about. Because, I don't know. To me, it's been very obvious. Like, teams are really going after the Lakers. And I don't know. It's just been an exciting preseason. And I like that this is happening because, again, it's forcing the Lakers' hand as well. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you agree? Disagree? You somewhere in between? Are you pumped for the season to begin? What have you thought about the preseason so far for the Lakers? Love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments.